Hey everyone, today we're starting a new build in Planet Zoo. This is the Apex Reserve, a zoo dedicated entirely to apex predators and meat-eating species. In each episode, we'll create some amazing natural habitats and introduce some of nature's most dominant species. There's no rush, just building and having some fun. So let's get started. All right, here we are on a temperate biome, and I believe we are in Europe as well. Beautiful map too. I chose the option to have it little sculpted, and I think it did just the right amount. So we're gonna get our entrance started. I'm hoping I can build this. Let's see if I can delete these things here. Okay, if I come here, I can. Okay, wonderful. I would like to start over. All right, now go ahead. We're in construction. That's perfect. Now, what do we want to start with? Since we are in, or we're going to be building a apex reserve, I would like to use a lot of glass pieces, and we are going to have a lot of parts of the park, you know, be protective for our guest. Is there a gridded? Do we like the European? I went with this because, you know, we are in the European, like, temperate biome. It does look nice. Okay. Let's go ahead, get the gridded one. So we'll get that to scenery. Okay, that's what I was worried about. So we can't build out there, so we'll have to use this piece elsewhere. We'll bring all that back. We'll just change this front half. We'll keep this because obviously I can't go deep past the boundary, and we'll go straight for the glass pieces here. And I think it's these ones that I saw I like. Let's see here. I believe. Yes. Okay. I think this looks really nice. And yeah. I would have changed these walls to glass. I think that would have been really cool. But it's all good. We'll use what we can get. As well as our roof. I think it was this. Yeah. This looks really nice. Yeah, let's do this side because it kind of, if I do this, it goes into it. That is lovely. Okay, very nice. I wanted to be able to add some of our own touch, right, to the entrance building, even if it's as little as this. Okay, so before I start exploring too much, let's see if we can get a path going here. We don't need the railing. Turn tunneling off. Are we on elevated? Oh, I guess it does get elevated. Let's go ahead, actually, and just even things out here. Is this... Get the short glass. Short glass? Grass. I meant grass. Yeah, perfect. Okay. That's wonderful. We can probably go a little larger. Doesn't feel like it's getting larger, right? I don't know if that's just me. And we'll just come out here. Oh yeah, this is... Maybe sculpted wasn't the right move. But you know what? We're gonna make it work for us. Oh yeah, this is quite the raise up. Like, the elevation gets pretty high, doesn't it? We might need to actually then just use that. And we'll have the path kind of come up. Let's see if we can, instead of doing that. Hope you guys are enjoying the sculpting, the terraforming that we're doing. Okay, I think I've hit my limit. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see here. We'll have the path come out here. We can build something here for us and then have the paths go off the sides. I think that would be our move. Make it look a little bit even. Maybe just use a smooth tool. Yes. Sometimes a mistake can work for you, right? I don't know how much of a mistake, but this was. But I think we can make this work for us. Even putting a small pond here as a guest or weaving around it, I think could work for us. All right, so let's go ahead, get our path in. Let's find one that we'll use throughout the park. Rustic is really nice. I do like this. But let's see what our other options are. Stone. I do. You know what? This is really nice too, actually. We'll go ahead and use that. And I would like this to maybe come out right about here. We can have a... Oh, I'm going backwards. Okay, got it. Have this come out straight. How are we feeling about that? It's kind of strange there, isn't it? It's I think the move here is to take our length down. That's the lowest I can go. Okay, and have it be a yes. There we go. Although we are a little elevated here, I think that should be totally fine. Okay. And we'll do the same thing over here. I come like this and nope. It has to go straight. Okay. There we are. Just gives us a bit of an idea of where things are going. And now we can increase our length. This is where I really wish we had Planet Coaster 2's pathing system, but we're going to make this work for us, of course. And do I just make this whole thing a pond? If I did that, I would have to change these two railings, which is totally fine. Let's see what that looks like. Intensity, that's fine. Oh, that goes pretty deep in. Okay, I think that should be perfect. That's what I was worried about. Once your path is in, you're not really able to take the excess that's under the path. Something I learned in the last episode. Okay. I know it looks a little odd. I know. But I think once... Oops, wrong button. Smooth that. I think once everything is in, we place some foliage, some rocks, a cool statue to introduce the guest into what they're getting into. Right about here, I think it'll look a lot more complete. Okay. And now, if I actually just change, I'm gonna see if this works. If I got rid of this and then add the path, we're gonna try that. Yeah. We are gonna make this happen for us. And now, does that work a little better than what we had before? Nope, not what I wanted to do. Is this lower? No, it's not. Okay. Kind of accidentally disconnected, but it sort of worked for us. Is that a little odd though? As well as this right here. Right, guys? It's kinda... It doesn't make entirely too much sense. Now, up like this, as if it's a ramp. I hope you guys are not getting frustrated as I am with trying to make the path work for us. It's not the most perfect path, but it is something. Now if I go ahead and add some water, we'll do some calm water. Yeah, that should be fine. Please tell me it's not obstructed because of the path. Am I able to go a little higher than that? Okay. I guess not. You selected. Highlight hidden. Okay. And before I forget, we do need to add some railings to this. Do we have an option on railing? Oh, okay. That just add. There you go. You don't need it all over the place. How's that look? Not too bad. Might as well add it right here as well, right? Yes. There we go. Okay. Just makes more sense. It looked more complete by having it come around the corner there. Okay. Yeah, this is actually not too bad, and I like the sound of the water. Now let's go ahead. We can add some kind of centerpiece. Perfect. And what are our options for that? Let's see. Since we are going to be concentrating on carnivore animals, carnivorous animals, that would be the right way to say that. Animals that are known for being the apex in Mother Nature. Maybe having something like a lion statue could be cool. What is this? Oh, it's not that big, is it? Okay. And I don't think we're able to scale up in this game, I believe. If I can get something like this. But this is a little Asian inspired, which isn't going to work for us. I believe all of these are. Yes. Do we have maybe a European world, Indian statue? I think New World would work for us. Okay. These are kind of cool though. I don't think it's going to work for us here. Although right here would be kind of nice. I don't know what the mist is that's coming off of it. must be a something. We might have to build our own version of this, but something like this would be cool, right? And then have a big Apex Reserve sign somewhere there. Yeah. Brazier is not going to work. That's really cool too. However, again, not going to really work for us, is it? Okay. I feel like we're getting there. Now, I don't want to get too stuck on just adding a centerpiece. So let's see if we can find something. Fountain base. We can mimic a fountain here. How large do these get? Yeah, let's go ahead and turn off the align to surface. And if I can have... Is this the largest? How big is this? That's not too bad. I wish this was much bigger. Let's see, size comparison. Okay, so that is bigger, and we can add something in the center. Okay. That's small. Okay. We are gonna make this work for us. Now, do we have columns, maybe? We do. Just have to go in the right area. You guys are right there. If this game is new to you, like it is for me, you're learning with me. I know this game has been out for some time now. And this looks a little like marble. Kind of, not really. Looks a little like stucco as well. We can go ahead and add something like this. And we'll turn the angle snap back on just so it's easy for us to line it up. Maybe right about there. Does that work for us? I think it does. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it is seamlessly going into the water. Go ahead and make this a group. Perfect. And can I duplicate without... Yeah, I don't know what I was hoping it wouldn't do. Oh, just have to look at the right area. Duplicate and advance move. Okay. Not sure why I clicked that. It's not the, you know, coolest centerpiece in the world. We might actually have to lower it. Yeah, because I was thinking I can have it stick up enough so the guests are still seeing it, but a little too high for the guests that are coming through over here. Maybe we can actually have it be a little closer to them. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and add a pillar of sorts. How big are these? I think this might be our move right here. Maybe if we have it raised up a little bit. Make sure it's kind of centered. Yeah. A little forward, but that's totally fine. And we'll put a column under that. Make sure it's not coming through. It is, but yeah, you are seeing that. Do we maybe have... Yes, we do. Perfect. Okay. Does come through it. That much is kind of fine. Let's go ahead and raise that. Make sure we don't have too much texture fighting. Lovely. And let's go ahead and get a centerpiece for us. I think we're going to go for that lion we saw. Ooh, the gorilla is kind of cool, but let's not steer off from the vision. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. And is that maybe a little too large for the base? It's just looking too... Okay. You know what? That's fine. A lion, when you're looking at them, they're just so beautiful and majestic, so it should have its presence. It should be larger than life. I know it's not the biggest statue, but it's cool. Okay. I like this. We really are getting there. We maybe should add rocks around this just so it looks natural, like it's part of the terrain. And, you know, somebody didn't just come in and just stick a hole in there. I wish we had ice pieces in other games. This is so cool. I'm so jealous of some of the scenery pieces in this game. Tropical really would work for us here. How are... Volcanic, that's really nice. Temperate, I'm guessing, are these moss covered? No, it's just moss covered. Mossy rock, desert. I think we go for taiga. Yeah. It was either taiga or the... Oh, we do have temperate rock. Okay. Let's try to get a large... Do we maybe have... Let's turn off the align to surface. If I can make a bundle of rocks right here, and then just copy that over to our other areas. Something like that. The bigger rocks are going to help us here. Oh, that's nice. And am I still on this editing group? Let's see. I am. Okay. Let's go ahead and separate these guys. Where is that? But yes. And now I believe it's its own. It is. Wonderful. It's not coming through the path, is it? No. Okay. It makes life so easy if you can just make one scenery group and duplicate that to the rest. Because imagine adding each rock. You 100% can, and I've done that in the past, but if you want to save time, get your vision out as fast as possible, this is such a time saver. It's just like when you're building a large building, maybe a hotel or a warehouse. You just have to make one wall, maybe have a gridded piece on the bottom so that it's easy to connect. And you just duplicate that over and over until you get the shape that you're happy with. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, a little cluttered. I can definitely say that, but it looks nice. We can maybe just fill this up with more. We'll go ahead. Maybe get the flat rocks. Are we on? They're not on temperate. Maybe if I just type in temperate, make our life easy, right? And if I take this, what angle am I at? Oops. No, I believe we do have flat pieces here. Yes. These would work really well. To make a wall kind of scene, right? And don't know how well that works. We might have to fill those gaps. Why don't we just do this, right? Not make it too complicated. I love, if you guys are able to hear that music that the game plays, I think it's my favorite. Go ahead. Put this area in as well. Okay. I just want to keep saying the word lovely for some reason. That's just how I feel, especially playing this kind of game. Okay. These small rocks would be perfect to fill in some of these gaps. That might be a little too... Oh. That's kind of nice. Although... yeah, that works. Kind of cool. Make sure we're not going into the path here. That's great. Same thing over here. Being that this is the entrance for our park, we want to make sure it has the right kind of introduction. It's how the guests are going to get excited for the rest of our park. I do like what I did on that other side. Put the flat side on this. Wonderful. Okay. You see what I mean? Let's see what it actually looks like on the ground. Is it explore mode? Yes. As the guests come through our entrance here. Yeah, and I really like the background of the mountain that they added for this map. So cool in the background. There we go. A very quick, kind of quick, simple build. I think that took us like 20 minutes. All right. Now, I will add a sign here in a little bit, but let's think of our layout. And did the paintbrush? Yes. If I take sand, we could have the path go this way as well as this way, connect back again, have something here as an introduction animal. Then we will need a staff village area, and we could totally make it over here. I would like to get close to that mountain, so I believe our goal is to keep building forward and not outwards to the left or the right, because we could do some really cool things there. I believe our boundary gets to about right here. Where's the line? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so it's about a quarter of it. Yeah, we could totally use this whole section here and have a I forget what the transport rides are in here. I know there's a train, but I'm not sure if there's a gondola or something like that. But imagine having a gondola go around that. And having something kind of cool up there. An animal that might be happier to sit above the rest of the zoo. We'll have to think about that. Maybe you guys have a suggestion. Please let me know in the comments. An animal that would sit perfectly at the top of that cliffside. If we go for that route. Or there could be the fanciest restaurant. I think an animal would be a lot cooler. So I think that's our goal, is to keep building forward. Not too much outward. And if there is anything, it'll be the habitats. Just making sure that the animals have enough space. We'll have this come out. And I think that's our goal for this. Go ahead. I could totally just do this, right? Yeah. But we are gonna... The size isn't that large, is it? Is it just me? Just doesn't feel like it's too large. Okay. I don't think anybody's ever gonna see this. Please, ignore my... I was painting it, I was like, I could totally paint whatever I want on this. Okay. So, that's our goal. Now, we have some elevation here, and we'll make sure that we match that. Let's turn off our railings. And maybe our width can be changed a little bit here. Maybe that's too much. So before we continue, let's decide on the animal we would like to introduce our guest to the park. I don't know if that sentence structure made sense, but I think we should have something that is... Obviously, it will be a carnivore, but not so intimidating. Let's go to our Zoopedia. Is it one? I'm trying to get all the hotkeys down so that I know what we're doing. Habitat. I wonder if putting... Okay, so temperate has its own. I was looking at the Eurasian Lynx, and we are 100% gonna add this. What kind of environment are they happiest in? Okay, we are in the Europe continent. Do you really not need like water or climbing? That's interesting. Yeah, you do. But I'm surprised by the water requirement. There must be something. We're definitely adding the black bear. Okay, I'm gonna get distracted by these amazing animals, so... I don't know if we have... like an option on... like how we have in Jurassic World 3 with the... herbivore and carnivore, I think it is. I think Timberwolf would be cool. They need a lot of space. Timberwolf would be really nice, but I want to give them a lot of space too. Hmm. 4 feet isn't too high up either. We can maybe have an introduction area for like 1 or 2 Timberwolves right here. And then have a backstage area where there's even more. So as a guest, this would be one of those moments where if it goes outward, then only do we have the path going that way. Let's see. Wonder if I can have 2 filters. I can. Okay. Let's see if we have any more options for foxes or wolves. I had the red panda and the red fox in the last one, but I really would like to add a red panda again. The badger? Now, I believe, they aren't carnivorous, but we can add animals that are matching that vibe. They could still be vegetarians, but I don't know why I'm looking at the camel. I got a little distracted there. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go with that idea. We're gonna add the timber wolf. We will need some snowy environment for you, won't we? For tundra, yes. Temperatures can go pretty low, 18 degrees, but 84 degrees as well. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do this. Now, none of those things I have. Let's go ahead and quickly take care of that. I believe if we actually just make a staff zone right here, will be our best bet. Since we're in the European biome, we are gonna use the European staff rooms. They're pretty neutral as well, although New World would work. I think we're gonna go for New World. Keeper huts. Okay. I'm putting a staff room, right? Yes. We are here in the big entrance. Go ahead and make a nice... Wow, that elevation kind of changes on you fast. I think that'll be our... One of our just main challenges is maneuvering around this elevation. Among other challenges, being the animals' welfare and the guests not getting upset. Okay. This is our staff room. We need a quarantine. Don't need it too large. Research center, as well as not too large. I really like the size of these. It's working for us. And very, very important, a vet center. Get a large keeper hut right here. Okay. And before I continue, I would like to see how the path actually looks. Let's get a staff path. Yeah, we can... Actually, this might be our best. We'll add some railing for them. Ooh, that is pretty large there. Okay. Nice. just come straight out here and then turn in. My only complaint is the way that comes down. But we're just gonna have to make it work for us. And go ahead. We can take this down all the way. Can I have it be its own? Yeah. Right. Not sure why. There you go. Definitely a challenge on making the paths work for you. And I believe we were at 20, right? Yes. Yeah, it's like a little intersection. Now, I believe that's everything. I hope. We don't have a workshop, but we have vet center. Do we have a trade center? We do. Got a research center, quarantine, vet, and a staff room. I believe we have the things we need. This is a keeper, right? Yes. I suppose can't hurt to just add a workshop right here. There we are. Our staff zone is complete. Just so we have some separation. I think temperate and taiga will be our focus. Scenery, like basically our inspiration for where our scenery pieces will come from. You guys know me. The spruce and the pine trees are my favorite. I do like this though. Go ahead and add a couple of these here. These really do fill the gap. I don't know what it is, but adding trees in a game just makes me so, in these games especially, just makes me happy. It really does. It's very relaxing. I know it just got really cluttered here, but if you guys see this, it just... We are kind of blocking our mountain view that I really like. So let's go ahead and move this here. I'd have to move a few of these. Okay, perfect. We'll fill this area with bushes and such, and then have a large sign that says, or reads, Apex Reserve. Let's get our habitat taken care of. And before we do that, I want to just double check. So 1200, let's see. We need 1350 area and 4.12 on the habitat height. Okay. How is this? Okay. Being that is a wolf, obviously being in a pack is what they would like. At least two, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get that started for them. Maybe add a gate. Right over here. That's a small habitat. I think this last habitat. Oh, there's quite the elevation, isn't it? That's, yeah. And have it be right about here. Being that we are pretty close to the staff area. Is that already 6 feet? Okay. Can I lower that right now? No reason to be so high up if we don't need to. Should try to get as close to the path as we can get. Now we can bring the length down more. Can I fit this perfectly to come up to the path? Maybe not. I know if I spent a little bit more time, we would have done it. And yeah, right here we can have something. Now, how much area is this? Ooh. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. But we can really make an amazing scene here for our timber wolves. So with that, we could get away with actually 4 then. Go ahead, check the market. We have a female, so we need a female and a male. Okay. And a male cannot be released to the wild. That's totally fine. We will make sure Liam is doing good. We'll give him everything he needs. Kayleen, I think, is the name for our female wolf. Hope I'm saying that name right. Kayleen. Right. And all right, they are now scheduled to head over here. Let's see if, you know what? We don't have staff, you guys. Why did no one tell me that I don't have a staff? I know you guys are gonna tell me that obviously, but let's go ahead and get 2 of everyone hired here. At least 2 for now. Mechanic. Where is security? At least 1 security. Vendor. We'll get the vendors when they're out here. Let's get 2 vets. And educators. Very important. Okay. I think that's everybody. Now, there you are. Just rushing, aren't you? Does that give our zoo? Let me pause that. Is our zoo open? We're not charging the child tickets to be the same as the adult. Tell me a place that does that, so I can avoid it. It's not fair, right? You can't charge a child the same price as an adult. I don't think I've ever seen a place like that. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, you guys are so... Excuse me. Let me... First, I'm gonna admire them. Sorry, as my voice just changes. They're magnificent. If I double click on them, yeah. Wow. You are so cool. I love it. I really do. And how is it that they can't just jump over this? Someone make that make sense to me, please. Like, would they not be able to jump over this? That's strange. Okay. Let's go ahead and there's a blueprint. I'm gonna pause that for a second. I have a blueprint here that's gonna be very helpful for us throughout this build. I use it in the last park. It's gonna take up quite the space. It is a large blueprint, so we'll tuck it to the side here. We'll put it here for now, and then we'll change that, delete it, anything we need to do, as well as this right here. I don't know why my game paused there for a second. That scared me. Let's make sure that we save it. Very important, guys. This is something I learned in Planet Coaster 2. In the early days, my game would crash until I found a fix. Just lowering some graphics and such, but... oh man, if I can tell you the amount of stuff I've lost. Park like saves or just builds. Okay. Unpause that. What do you need? I believe you guys are comfortable. It was in Tundra, Temperate, and Taiga. So these are essentials here. Let's first get enrichment taken care of. Get you a large food tray. We'll get it somewhere near the guest. And I mean, of course, you need a dog ball to play with. I'll put the blood scent markers near where they can play or near just some cool spots. We'll think of that. And a habitat. This is kind of cool. Very large though, but it's cool. Could work for us. If I do that, I don't like the way it's raised there though. And you come in here. Oh, that's awesome. I love the howling. We'll go ahead and add the bedding on there just to make it look more natural for them. And we'll add the this kind of bedding in other areas. But we could just do something like that, right? Okay. And what is our temperature right now? 79. So they will need coolers. Go ahead and drop that temperature. Is this the... you take it to 40, 44, 45. That sounds good. I don't think I got a water trough for them. Our guest here? Nice. Okay. They just automatically... you guys need, what are they called? Education boards and such. I need to take care of that. As well as trash cans and bins, because these guys will litter. They don't have anything for drink or food options, so we'll make sure we take care of that as well. Oh, these are cool. Gotta add that. Put that near the guest areas. Let's see how... oh, did those just get added in this group? That's totally fine. Did we really... how is your terrain? Okay, this is where... grass long. Okay, what else? You don't need water? Maybe some snow? I have an idea for that. Let's first go ahead and get you some long grass first. Or is it too much? It is too much. Okay. Should have realized that. And if I had any snow, what will that do here? It's not putting it in the red, right? Okay. Okay, so we know taiga and temperate is going to work for this. I just want to make sure Asia, North America, and Europe. Got it. Let's come over here. Let's find... Did I really flip this around? Yes, I did. Okay. Tropical, North America, desert, grassland, taiga. Perfect. I love that. Let's just hope that there's not too many plants in this that upsets them. Now let's see. Something I learned in the last game. Okay, we're good there. Very nice. That makes me happy. Sorry if this blocks some guest view, but we want to make sure our wolves are comfortable. I think this would be really cool right here. Just because it's the start of the park. And around these things... Oh, I love the howling. We can add... I think you would like some soil, right? Right. We still need to change that. So soil, rock, and sand is fine. Let's add rock. That is too small. Right around our sceneries here. And I will add a pond because, you know, I know they would like that. Go ahead and add... I can absolutely add one right here. Just take this up. Put it over here temporarily. I think the toy is already moving, so they should be fine. Okay. We'll go ahead and push this down here. I think if I put this around you, you are gonna... Yes, I knew it. Okay, figured that would happen. Okay, and I don't think I'll cover it completely. Smooth that out so it doesn't look artificial. Oh no. Can I move this? Because there's going to be water here, friend. Okay. Let's see what rough water looks like. Sir, you're gonna have to move here pretty soon. Is that because of this area? Yeah. Okay. Figured we might have to change that. Oh. Sure why I went out like that. Because this side gets high and this wasn't really matching it, so that was our only option. Okay. Do we like... Oh, yeah, that should be fine. And if we take this now... It's a lot more natural, right? Oh, I love that. It just looks so cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a cave here. If we can get a small one. Is this temperate? Oh my gosh. You know, the person who built this, the builder, you really are amazing. This is such a convenient and amazing way for people like myself to get an idea of building in this game. Why am I not able to? I guess it's not a scenery group. Go ahead and make it a scenery group. Perfect. Okay. Will this be too large? I hope not. Yes, it is. It's a little too large, but being that this is kind of the entrance, this would be really cool. Yeah, look at that. It really has a presence. Let's make sure that none of that is bothering our friends here. Where did they go? Are they okay? They sleep? Oh, they're sleeping. Are they snoring? Shh. Don't wake them up. This is so cool. I was whispering and I realized I made some mic setting changes where even my whispering wasn't being caught on the mic. Sorry, my voice just... my whisper wasn't even being caught in the mic, but I was just saying, you know, let's not wake them. But it's so cute the way they're snoring right now. Okay, let's not get too fixed on that. This looks cool, but this open space just doesn't look entirely natural. Before I continue, I would like to add like this bedding here. Yeah. And I did want to add this once I have some scenery. Oh, you woke up? You really wanted that, didn't you? I don't think I placed enough toys for them as well. No, you're gonna enjoy that. Go ahead. Zebras do like water. Okay, that just fell over. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Let's increase their pack because we have 4,000 square footage here. Is that the right way to say that? Land area? Yeah, almost 4,500, right? So we can totally get away with another wolf. And let's get a female. And with that, we might need to add some more food and a couple of other things here. And do like soil around this and some rock. I think small changes are, you know, what is this called? Just basically a scenery brush, right? Just adding this, I believe, makes a habitat at least look a little bit more complete. Okay. And we'll get another. So I believe we use the North American right here. That's really nice too. Get that going. Should have placed that a little closer, shouldn't I? And what I'll do is we'll kind of even up our terrain here. They're immediately in here. I think they like it. Let's make sure there's no foliage that messes with them. Oh, are you smelling something? Ooh, I love it. Okay. Did our new friends arrive yet? They have. Okay. Very nice. Let's make sure enrichment is good. Okay, nice. I think we have more than enough space to get enough wolves in here. You, sir, are very... Excuse me, you just... Is a food thing down here? Did I accidentally... Okay. I think I know what I did. Since they're hanging out here, go ahead. Ooh, gotta have a chew toy. I know these guys are gonna want to hang out or take a nap here too. Why not, right? Okay, I'm sorry to our guests. They're the ones who have not been taken care of. Unfair to them. So let's take care of that. Add a speaker to this. Oops. That looks cool. Okay. And do the same thing. What's the difference between these two? Doesn't look like there is much of one. Turn our line on. Line to surface. Something I wanted to take care of was make sure this connects all the way through. Very nice. About to have an offspring? No way. I think you're... Oh! What? Excuse me? Don't I need to build a nest or something? Oh, they're so cute! You... Okay. Oh, alright. That's... Where are you? What's your name? Zaria? I hope I'm saying it right. I don't think I am. He's so adorable. Oh my goodness. Getting your howls in, those early ones. Oh my gosh. And where's your girl? Is your brother? Yaoman? Yeoman? Oh, they're playing. Love this. Okay. Let's make sure environment, enrichment, they have enough. We can definitely get some more of those hanging feeders. I believe the staffers come and add something on top of that. I'm not sure if I'm correct on it though. Okay. This is kind of coming together. I'm glad. I know they really like these. This is so cool. Okay, we need more just nature and such. Tempered and taigas there. We have large, yeah, bramble bush generally are pretty big. Maybe not. Makes things look a little more complete. Okay. Our guests need some facilities as well. They are not being well taken care of. I think something right here is actually pretty perfect. Let's make sure our wolves are happy. Animals. What is this? Available food? Okay. Don't want that to be a problem. Actually, can I call them and see if they can add some food? While they head over here, we can go ahead. Do they have anything like a... Definitely add this, because they need that cold environment. I do like the way that looks. Are you swimming? Or are you stuck? Please tell me you're not stuck. Where are you running to? Okay. Didn't know you had the... Who are you holding? Ornitholosis? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not sure what disease or whatever you might call that could be. That's too bad. All right. Our habitat's coming along pretty nicely. What do you guys think? We'll definitely do some more to it, but I want to get the guests kind of taken care of right now as well. As we got what, 354, 355? So let's go ahead, get that going. And if you guys are enjoying this build, and maybe you've seen my other videos, be sure to, leave a like or subscribe. It really helps grow the channel and lets me know what you guys are enjoying, because I absolutely love making these videos, whether it be a speed build or maybe a slower build like this. For me, it's so fun, and being able to show my work to you guys, as well as like where my creativity gets me, and also learning from you guys. Some of you have commented some suggestions, and I absolutely love that. There's a few things that I'm going to do in the future here for some newer episodes that are commented by you guys. So thank you so much for, liking and also commenting on my previous videos. I really appreciate you guys and spending the time with me. I was in the right button, right? It was guest facilities. Okay. Now I could build a custom little plaza that goes around like this, and I think we can do that. So let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and make it custom. First, I'll actually add a toilet, maybe a toilet that's already built for them. Something like that could work. I do like these New World style pieces, although that color of the wall might not work for us. Add this over here. Might need to be pushed back a little bit, looks like. We go a little bigger. We'll just raise that elevation a little bit for them. I wonder if... Not what I wanted to do. What happens if I do that? Yeah, that's just strange. I wonder if this needs to... Oh. This just needs to be raised up a little bit. It looks like it's there, but for some reason... What am I missing here? I hope I don't go so far back that it just like... It was as simple as that, huh? It really was just as simple as that. And go ahead and make this look more natural. Oh. No, that was not natural. Oh, there's a... Okay. Should have realized that. Yeah, that works. Okay. A little strange with the weird elevation there, right? Maybe if I can add things like this. Coming into the path there. Went a little sideways there. Okay. Being that it is a toilet, I want to make sure it smells nice here, and I think these flowers will do it for us. Oh, I hear the baby wolves. What is that noise? Like a... Sound like a roller coaster. Wonder if I can actually push that down a little bit, since that's not really walking over here, and then it'll fit the bushes up a little bit better. I know it's not going to be seen too much, but not too bad. Yeah, kind of works. Just a little bit of nature, a little foliage around it. Got our staff zone there, so let's go ahead and add some shops for our guest. Now, it might be easier for us to build with the box shops instead of the counter ones. Let's get food in first. A chief beef. I have to have a chief beef, right? We're in the Apex Reserve. Okay. Next to that, we'll add a gulpy. Soda. And Pip shot water. Interesting. We'll go ahead and add that as well. Will I be able to build? Let's try. We're gonna test something out here today. That's a restaurant. Do we maybe add merchandise on the other side here? Let's actually keep this food and drinks. Let's focus on that. Where's the energy G? There it is. Okay, and you need your coffee. You really do. Since this is the start of the park area, we'll make sure our staff has enough coffee and such. Can I only build over here? Okay. See how big that turns out. Oh, not sure what that was. It's pretty large. Maybe we don't do that large. That makes sense though. I don't know. It's kind of goes to the side. We'll probably just have to fill these gaps in a little bit. We'll smooth that out. Let's make sure that we have the same terrain here. Is this not connected? That doesn't look like it's connected. Make sure to, did that delete? Yes, it did. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know you were looking forward to that. I feel like it's not actually connecting. We did something like that. Okay, gonna work for us. Are you connected though? I think you are, yes. Might be a little congested. That's okay. We'll get a lot better at working with padding in this game. Now, go into our walls, and I think I'm gonna use those stone pieces we had seen earlier. Let's see. We'll see if it works. What is this? Dry stone? Turn that flashlight on. It's not too bright. Maybe? How about that European rustic? No, it doesn't really fit our bathrooms either, does it? So that's our limestone. Okay, I think limestone might work for us. Pretty neutral. Try not to get too fixed on this. Yeah, we'll do limestone. Although over here we have the staff zone that's wood. I wish you guys could be in my thought process right now. You know what? This is taiga and temperate. I'm going to change the color of that one. Being that that's also wood, we are going to continue with the wood look. But we'll try to make it look modern. And I'm just going to try connecting this. All the way through here. make it look like it's one piece. Something like that would be cool, actually. Wow, that got congested, didn't it? I think it would have been more ideal to make this a... That's kind of crazy. Huh. We're gonna go with it. This is testing. This is a small little area, and then there'll be another plaza built for them. Okay, before I check on the wolves, let's finish this up. Not go on too many side missions here. Go ahead. Add these to close in our gaps. Yeah, if you are not a fan of tight spaces, I don't know if you'd be going over here. And we have, so what is this? Just a vertical wood? Okay. Where's our floors? Here we are. What is the difference? This is the flat roof? Okay. Perfect. Could close this off completely, but I think if we do some kind of glass roof here, that would be pretty cool. Let's see what our options are for that. And then, oops. I know I was still typing. And I don't know if I like the white trim. Maybe we can change that. I think that might be an option. It is, okay. I change that to like a gray. Yeah, I like that. Let's see if we can do... Yeah, there's a gap there. That's not going to work for us. Kind of odd. What was... What is that noise? What are they saying? Does that work? I don't know how... Maybe we can have a light hanging from there? I'm not sure why I wasn't able to enter the building. Maybe, yeah, we could do something like that. This is just too... The building isn't large enough to have something like this on there, I believe. Corner piece could work, just too sharp. I think this is going to be our best bet. And maybe we finish off the edges with the same glass. Do we have like a... How would this look? I think if you were seeing through it, it would make a lot more sense. But we don't do glass. And we have... What type of wood pieces? Or not wood. Ah! I don't know why I typed that. But that's what came to my head. What is this? Vertical wood plank? Okay. High amounts of litter. Thank you for letting me know that. We are not adding benches and trash bins. That is no good. So we should make sure we take care of that right after this. That's clay, shingle. How does shingle look? It doesn't really go with the wood walls. Maybe we just stick to the vertical wood here. Do they have those corner? That it's inverted. Do we have the non-inverted? Yeah. Not gonna exactly work for us there though. I guess we don't want it higher than our glass. something like this. Can I change the grid size? Yes. I want it to be in there, and I wonder if I can fill those gaps in. So is that coming out at all? Oh, I'm just not liking the way. Not entirely lining up. Not sure how we got that to line up, but not over here. Kind of strange. Okay. Yeah. Why are we not lining up entirely? That's kind of weird. Okay. Now I believe if we go into wood, back into wood here, we should have a gable. I suppose that does stick out as well, right? So kind of odd. I'm sorry guys, not the most perfect build. Okay. Pretty simple. Nothing crazy. And signs. And now do we have just shop signs? Standing wall signs. You are gonna be spending money here, so I really want to add something like that, but I wonder if they have just, you know, I could totally... That's kind of odd, isn't it? I wonder if we're able to... Yeah, there's an option in Planet Coaster 2 where we can separate and then kind of push it a little forward. My best thing to do would just to add a trim there. That's what I'm assuming. See if that is an option for us here. Classic roof trim wood. If we change that to maybe... What if I did that? Being that this is a black trim as well. There's black wood out there, right? I forget the name of it. Nice easy fix for us there. I have to double this. Okay. Wonder if we add this on the bottom here. That makes it more complete, doesn't it? And what if we did something like that? Makes a little more sense. Not bad. Not too bad. I think this kind of completes it. This could be a little just background piece. And get it right under this right here. And if I change the... Where's... I forget what it's called. The axis. I'm not seeing that here. Okay. What if we did this? I was afraid of that. Okay. We'll just have to do this again. Doesn't really work on this side as well, does it? Okay. It's a small little fix. And now if we take our signs again, fill in these gaps, maybe write down fast food or something like that on the top there. I don't know if we have a just shops kind of sign here. Like, I know they have individual shop advertisement, but just a sign that says shops. We've got a chief beef, fries, energy drink, so we could advertise some main spots. Be better to put these on the shop, right? These were a little small. Wow, that was pretty large. And bulky. Bulky soda. It's a slush. Bulky soda. There we go. Okay, so it's Pip Shop. Let's, I believe I have a Gulpy Energy right here. Let's take care of that right now too. Slush, Energy. And box, coffee. Ooh, that's cool. And Pip Shop. This was just Pip Shop water, I believe. A pretty large sign. Yeah. Something like that. Because this is just too large, and we don't have a scaling option here. Yeah, we don't. Okay, that's gonna have to be it for us there. Now, lettering. There you go. Boogaloo. That's interesting. I kind of like that font style. That's font, right? Yeah. We do have the 3D and 2D. 3D Boogaloo. Okay. This might be a better option here. Why do I Why do I want to add a dollar sign so badly? I'm not sure why. So these are pretty big though. Yeah. Might not work for us how big these ones are. Yeah, it says large. You know, sometimes I should just read what's there, right? I believe the Boogaloo's small were right here. No, these are pretty large. So do we have it just hanging a little bit? I have an idea. I have an idea. If we just take these ones. I take this. Now, I hope this works. This makes it easier to keep it aligned. We're gonna go ahead and call this the snack corner. I'll center this once it's written out. That's a 0, isn't it? It's like, I don't think that's an O. Okay. Almost there. Lovely. Go ahead and grab all of these. Oh, I like it. I believe we're pretty centered there. That's awesome. That makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, we could do something like these neon lights. Maybe turn that off. And do we have a drinks? Something like that, and then a coffee one right here. Yeah. What do you guys think? A little buried over here, but it's not too bad. And something I wanted to take care of also is if we have those just wall lights, floor, lamp, decorator, hanging. There we go. How do these look? Not exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Do we have... Okay, no worries. Awesome. We keep with the same theme, or yeah, let's just keep with the same theme. I wonder what it looks like at night. When we haven't really seen much of nighttime, have we? Or weather changes as much? That's kind of interesting. How are our friends doing? Nutrition? Okay. There's food there, but I'm gonna call you and you. And let's go ahead and make sure they just have enough food options. I know we threw one of these down. Let's get another one in there. And we do have one of these. Don't know where it went. I had one right here. Yeah, we have one right there. Oh, do they like this spot? What is this? How did this get over here? Alright, move that? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more toys in here. Seems like they like this area. That makes me really happy. Oh, you do have a chew toy there. In a box. I have not put enough of these for you guys. Okay. It's not too bad. Could be better. We need a sign here as well. Before I do that, you guys know there's something I need to take care of. And that is bins and benches. Do we have maybe wooden bins? That kind of, I mean, it looks like a barrel. Gives me a bit of pirate vibes. This isn't too bad. I like this. Although, that's better. Yeah, that is much better. Okay. You guys are really littering, aren't you? But that's not your fault. That is my fault. Got outside of our path there. Don't know what's going on there. It's not very aligned, is it? Definitely need one near the toilet area. I think we placed one there. Yes. Yeah, okay. And a bench. I think these do look great. How does this look? Can I change that color though? What is this? Probably should put in the light, right? Is there so much elevation that I just can't place these down? Okay. Yeah. Although, for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like green might be kind of nice. A dark green? Yeah. Why are you just not happy to go anywhere? Oh my gosh. Look at all that litter. Oh no. I am so sorry. I hope the wolves didn't look at the embarrassment that is happening outside of their habitat. It's pretty flat there. I'm not sure why a bench. We're gonna have a path go there, so we don't want to block that too much. Gosh. Okay. Not the best spots for benches. They're gonna have to do. Should make a kind of a plaza right here. Let's see if we can do that. There's no like stamp tool, is there? Lens with. There must be. Path supports, curve supports, junction when. Highlight hidden barriers. If I turn that off. Oh, okay. They were just right there. Maybe if I increase the width, it'll fill the gap. What if we did something like that? No, can't do something like that. Yeah, fair. That's great. Let's see. Is our length? Yeah. I really wish there was a easier way to make plazas. Get rid of that tree if I need to. Oh my gosh, that shape is horrendous. If it... that's not good. There's just so much congestion here, so we need to kind of break that up. Okay. I think that's the best we're gonna get it. We'll go ahead and put some lovely flowers in here. As well as over here. Do we have other options? Ooh. Some azaleas. I'm gonna introduce the azalea right here and then place them down over here. Pretty large though. Do we have a smaller azalea? We do. Okay. Is it the shadow that's just changing the color? Does look like it. And add them right here too. How far does this go? There you go. It's a weird shape. Okay. Nice. Filling in some of those gaps. Do we maybe add some green here would be nice, but make sure it kind of matches the vibe too. I really do like these bramble bushes. What are you saying on that intercom? Does this kind of cover the site too much? Not the worst. Okay. A little something. Yeah, I like that. Not my best work, but at the same time, I'm proud of it. Okay. Don't need those coming out all the way. Yeah, just enough. Okay. I know, it looks a little odd the way it's sunken in. I could have done a better job, but of raising that. Okay, nice. Let's get some benches here if that's possible, as well as in our bathroom area as they wait. We able to place it anywhere here? Besides in that one spot? I like that. Gotta be a spot here, right? There has to be. Note those are howls of happiness and not sadness. We'll check on you. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on that elevation, kind of limiting us on adding benches. Okay. Some guests think the tickets are underpriced. This we have taken care of. That's because I'm a considerate zookeeper. That's not the zoo owner, not zookeeper, zoo owner. I only have one animal. I'm not going to charge you guys like $10 right off the rip. Once it starts filling up, you're not going to be saying that anymore, that the tickets are underpriced. Although I don't need to charge you much. We are at unlimited money. We have some challenges, of course. We're not going to let this be too easy on ourselves at least. So I'm making sure that we have some challenges for us to complete. I think if I place 2 education boards right here and add like a wolf centerpiece there, I think that would be really cool. And I would like to get another animal going. And we need to fill this gap. Let's go ahead first of all. I really wish we had that scenery brush in this game. And I'm really hoping Planet Zoo 2 gives us that option. I just hope it takes the best of all of Planet Coaster 2 and Jurassic World 3. Just the best of both the games, as well as the things that we get in this game. Especially the scenery pieces that we get in this game, like the glass roofs. I really am missing those in Planet Coaster 2. Okay, so it just fills up some of our gaps here. Yeah. It's all about that force perception. Where the guest eye line is, what they're seeing. And at all times, I would like to keep this in the view of the guest. Not blocking it too much. And I think we're kind of achieving that here. That looks pretty cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's first decide on what our next animal is going to be. Maybe something a little bigger than our timber wolves. Or we can create a small little habitat. Maybe right here. This path can keep lining or going forward. And this sort of steers still forward, but it sort of steers to the right and gives it... trying to think here. I'm thinking and talking at the same time. It's a little hard there for me. I don't know why, but maybe a smaller habitat right here. That kind of leans into this area. So we'll have to get rid of these trees. Let's check out. So if we're going to do a small one, we're going to have a smaller animal, of course. I was talking about the red panda, but we've used the red panda. And we've adopted these guys in the last episode. Look at these guys, promiscuous in the mating system. Funny guys. Okay. I mean, red fox would have been a good option. However, we have used them before. I would like to introduce, just newer animal types. Because I haven't seen a lot of these. We're not the Himalayan brown bear, but the other brown bear. We'll add the Formosan. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We'll definitely add this guy in. I have to have a really nice space for you, right? I think Okay, 1,000 feet, not too much. Okay. And being that this is an apex reserve, we will make sure we are consistent with that when it comes to our animals. You know I'm gonna have some tigers or lions. Or, I mean, there's so many cool animals. I have kind of limited myself, haven't I, to having carnivorous animals in this zoo. It's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to it. But when it comes to smaller, ooh, okay. Could do the lynx. I think the lynx would be really cool. How many? So 1 to 2 in a group size. 1 male and 2 females. I know it says up to 1 male, up to 1 female, but group size can only be 2. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. So we can only have 2 of these guys. We'll need 800. Although I guess, you know, if we didn't have that restriction, we can add as many as we want. That's a big wall. Okay. So they don't need... Oh no, they do need 8,300. Wow. 9 degrees to 100. You guys have a range. Okay. We're gonna get these guys. We're gonna get the Eurasian Lynx. Here's our female. And we'll go ahead and wait on the male. Let's see if we can get an option for a healthier male. Yeah. Okay. That is a very large space you need. This, I believe, is 4,000. Yeah. Double this. Need basically 9,000 feet of land area. Maybe have it. So if I do steer off, I know we were talking about going forward, but for the habitats, it can definitely spill over to the sides. Makes sense, right? Especially in this situation, they need a large enclosure. I have it tucked in right in here. And we need about 10 feet. Let's do that. Are we okay with this type of wall though? Barrier? Could do glass. I'm gonna have to figure out what their privacy situation's like. I wanna make sure that they're comfortable. We are kind of getting too far from the path there. Pause here. And now we can increase our land. And then on the back here is where we can start closing it off for them for some privacy. Wish I was able to see how much. Let's actually, before we keep going over there, Go ahead and build this side up. Have to fix that. Am I able to delete? Okay. I hope that's okay, that it's kind of sinking in there. I really hope we don't get any escapees. Now, how much? Okay. Wait. No. 59. Is that right? What? I got my glasses on, so I was trying to make sure. Am I reading that right? And these guys don't need that much. Where is our animal trading? Here we are. That is a female. We need a male. Not sure what that is. Animal storage. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see the Eurasian Lynx right now. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Okay, so they need... Yeah, they just need 8,000. I might have made the space too big. We will... Just record. It doesn't look that big. I don't know why. It just really doesn't for some reason. Not sure what's going on here. And here, why are these so low? Not sure. I knew something was not right. Okay. Very nice. How did you get so high up though? Okay. Not sure where you guys are going. Oh, did I? Oh. Wait. Could somebody make that make sense to me? Why the one-way glass is on the guest side? Okay, let's go ahead and see our buddy coming in here. We'll fix that. Oh, wow. Hello, what is your name? Valentina. Welcome, Valentina. You are beautiful. Oh, you just went straight to chill. Oh, I love your eyes. I love everything going on here. This is so cool. Sound, that growl. Wow. I mean, you guys. Okay, there's a lot to take care of for you. And so we'll make sure we do that. Oh, you're injured. I'm so sorry. That's not good. Not sure why you're cheering. Right as I said, that's not good. Someone needs to check on this guy's psyche. I don't know if he's doing okay. Okay. I don't know why. But I wanted to see if I change it to glass and then change it to one way. No. Maybe it looks fine with maybe that much opening. That should be fine. And the guests are seen here, which is perfect. Again, not sure. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, yes. Oh, no. I think our friend is already... I think Valentina might be too injured. That's so sad. I'm sorry, Valentina. They want to make sure that you're good. Alright, let's get another one in here. She seems pretty healthy, although I don't... Scissoring? Scissoring? I wonder if they'll let me... They have a way for them to pronounce that for me. Alright, let's see how that works out. And... just go ahead, remove some of these trees. As well as... add some education boards. Oh, they're the same. I was like, maybe it's a bigger size. We'll have to move that trash can. I wonder if... yes. And... nothing there, right? So... wait, this is ambiance? Sorry. That's the one we need. Make sure it's not overlapping. No. Perfect. Now, getting our new friend here. We'll see what they need for their habitat as well. Welcome. And how are you doing? Oh. Is Valentina back already? Do we have two females? Okay. We will have to look into this. So, I believe she will actually be able to be let out, which will be awesome. So we'll do that. Once we get the habitat all set for her, for both of them, we'll go ahead and release her and then introduce a male as soon as we do that. Because I believe we're only limited to 2. Wow, you are running. I'm actually happy we gave you. I know this is a lot of space. I wonder if I introduce another animal in there, if that will be fine. Let's go ahead, get your habitat situated. First of all, you are okay with kind of the same situation, except for grassland is you're not cool with the spruce tree. That is good to know. What is that sound? That means something has gone out. These guys would be running if that was the case, though. So it's not exactly what's happening here. I don't know why that was highlighted. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the continent that they're comfortable with. Europe and Asia? Okay, good to know. Very similar to our timber wolf. It's pretty cool. There we are. North America. North America. They're all North America. Okay, Asia, but that's tropical. Asia taiga, temperate. You like the look of this. Africa and Africa. Okay, so this would be our option here. I believe they are cool with Asia temperate, if I remember correctly. Once we add this, I'll see. What is that? Boy. I'm so confused. Protesters have arrived. Cool. Thank you. Where are they? Let's see how... They're doing good. However, they need more food. You need to keep checking on them, buddy. Where are protesters? I know they're protesting our lynx. I just don't see them. And I don't know why we are having that alarm sound. That is so odd. I'm gonna stay away from that. Does anybody see our lynx? Oh. Wait, where's the opening? Wait. Why did nobody tell me that our lynx got out? He's here. How did they get out? That's why our alarm was going off. We need to look into this. That is absolutely wild. How tall is this side? And how many feet do they need? Let's just double check that again. 10 feet, yeah. Grade 3. You guys. This is a grade 3. This is also grade 3. But this is a grade 2. Okay. It's good to know. Where is that? Okay. That was a very silly mistake I made. Okay. Don't tell me another one got out. Okay. Why'd these guys not freak out? I'm so confused. Was it because she got out the backside? Where are you? Ooh. Right in front of us. Right in front of us, you just did that. So it was on the backside here. Is this not a grade 3? We're gonna have to change it, looks like. We're gonna increase the height of these. And just change them. Maybe to the, what is this, grade 5? Not climbable. And I believe, yeah, that's climbable. That's what I had to think about, and I didn't put that into consideration. Climbable, not climbable. Okay. Our red brick is not climbable, and it's a resistance grade 5. Whoa. Nope. I wanted to change it. Thank you. No? You don't want to change for me? I don't know how to have to do it like that. Maybe that'll work. Yes. Thank you. Okay, that is something new I learned. Kind of the hard way. And I believe alarms should not be going off now. Let's make sure your home is good. Any plants that are bothering you? No. No. I mean, nope. Okay, taiga. Temperate we have here. You're cool with tundra as well. I wonder if that's then making... Yes, we need to make sure your enrichment is taken care of. I'm sorry, you guys. You deserve better. Let's make sure that is taken care of. I make a cool home around these. Go ahead and add some bedding in them. The reason I really like doing this, I feel like you're supposed to do this. I'm not entirely sure if it's necessary, but I think it makes the look a lot better. I think they are much more comfortable in that way too. And they need a watering thing too. Make sure they have watering troughs near their home. You will 100% have a scratching tree. If that is something you want, you will have as many as you need. I want to make sure our lynx are so happy. They deserve the world, right? Okay. And I believe you need some fun climbing frames. Ooh, that's kind of cool actually. What if we added some water right here? Oh. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I'm pulling. Wait, no, I was fine. Am I going too deep? It looks like I am. Okay. Move that out for you. See what our water level is. That is very low, but it looks actually pretty deep as well. That should be fine. And I want to add a kind of a nice scene around that water for them. Also, a cave would be cool too. We should look into that. This would be very nice. Do like that. Let's go ahead and use that. Oh, I just kind of went flying there, didn't I? Okay. I think something like this would be really nice. Kind of leave that open for the guests to see them climb. Let's make sure none of these rocks and trees are messing with them. Where are you? I think if I just click on this. What are you doing? Construction? Enrichment? Still low. Toys, yes, that I know. Environment. Okay, we're doing good. Let's go ahead. Fill in things you need. Place one of these here. And oh, I know you guys must love these. The frozen blood pumpkins. And do they have a... Yes. Separated from the other food tray at least. And look at this one right here. Nice little watering trough. Oh, you are 100% getting a zebra. Without a doubt. Right. As a zebra is trying to drink some water. You know what you gotta do. Good old sneak attack. And I believe their temperature... hard shelter... So, you're okay with rock and sand and soil. We already have enough soil, it looks like? From where? I'm gonna go ahead and actually add more rock for you. I'm really happy you are right there, immediately swimming. That makes me so happy. This really brings their... Oh, too much green might just be too aggressive, maybe. Oh, oops. Sorry, they need a lot of short grass. Okay. And maybe we place it on outside here. Yeah. And with that, we can also add some more bedding for you guys. I know some more coverage is pretty crucial, right? So we should take care of that. Taiga was fine. What do the temperate rocks look like? I think I might do Taiga. Really want that waterfall look again, though. Let's switch it up. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, is there bigger? Oh, okay. Make sure. Okay. Merge it into a group. Bring it over here. Might have to delete some things. Make this work. Okay. I wish I didn't make those into a group. Should double check that next time. What? Wait. Who? Oh, no. What is happening? Oh. Why is this happening? Grab her. Grab her. Why is this happening? Where's our other friend? Where's Valentina still chilling in here? She's just taking a nap, you know? She's like, I'm not trying to do whatever's going on over there. Are you guys in your home? Barrier status. You know, it wouldn't be a Planet Zoo episode if we didn't run into some problems. Are you guys okay? Nutrition. Animal nutrition has moderate issues. Last drink cleanliness. Oh, you guys. That's disgusting. That is not good. First of all, move this here. And gotta keep an eye on that kind of stuff. Is there a way for me to add a filter? I'm gonna have to look into that. There must be. Yeah, okay, that was the issue there, I'm sure. And last meal quality? Are you guys not getting good quality food? We must have an option to... Oh, you guys. Okay, let's do this. I'm getting sidetracked. We did have an escapee. Need to make sure we keep an eye on her. Oh, no, we don't want to box them. I am not sure how I can find... Can you guys let me know how I'm able to change the quality and increase that? Because Liam here and my other wolves, I'm sure, are not happy with their food quality. What's going on here? Did you escape? Or your health isn't great? We'll have to look into that. too much long grass? Okay. Good to know. How's that? Too much short grass? Okay. Wait, not enough short grass? No, the limit's right there, right? Yeah. But not enough short grass. Oh no, that is our line. So... there. There. It needs snow, you guys. It needs snow. I really need to... I don't know how... You know... You can make a kind of environment like that right here. Maybe add... Looking too wonderful, is it? I don't know. Okay. Still too much long grass. Do less of rock now. Less rock. There's a lot for me to learn in this game, huh? Okay, needs less of grass. Soil is fine, so maybe we... I know... Kind of... Where's our rock? Oh, it's because of the snow that's there is changing to... I got it. I have gotten it. We'll add something here for them. Where is the long grass? Let's go ahead and check where our long grass is. I don't really see... Right here? Is this little patch right here bothering you guys? I believe it is. Now I have too much rock. There's no winning this. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it. There's a lot of terrain changes here that need matching rock and stuff. Maybe we can have this come along here. Kind of creates a path for them. Yeah. Okay. I also don't like the style of sand we've added here, so change that. Very nice. Okay. They should be kind of happy with that. We need to add some scenery for them here as well. Can I take... Actually, just to make it easier. Wow, that zoom out was professional. I believe I was doing North America temperate. Yes. Make sure we don't change it up on them too much. Okay. Go ahead and just kind of sink that in there. Add a little more greenery for our friends here. Make sure that doesn't bother you. Is there anything here? No? Are you happy with that? I would like to add a little bit of terrain change here though, if it's okay with them. Let's see. I really hope that didn't mess with them. No, it didn't. Awesome. Now, you are having a problem, I believe, with issues, nutrition, last meal quality. We changed that, so hopefully that changes for them. Is there any more water around that might be bothering them? That's food. This is water. Is there any issue with this? I don't think so. You don't have that many toys, do you? You need more. Timberwolf, Timberwolf. Do you have much need for climbing? Doesn't really look like it though. I'm gonna give you some more ice balls for just water quality. I wonder if that helps them. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. So both of them are in here, having a nice time. Let's check our Zoopedia once again. We're on the Lynx, right? Yes. Look at that beautiful face. Now, we've achieved this. Temperature, they have such a crazy range that they need, right? Grade 3 climb proof. That's and 10 feet. Okay. I didn't see where she had climbed from before. That's a lot of complaints. What are your guys'? View is fine. Whoa, what are you talking about here? What do you mean you can't really? We'll add a path around this area for you guys, but shouldn't be that big of a problem. We'll add some cool scenery here for them. What is the 10? Oh, 10 feet. 10 feet. Just make sure. That's 12 feet. And these are climb proof, right? Not climbable. Resistance 5. Or this looks a little low. No, that's also 10 feet. This is the not climbable either. Grade level 3 is exactly what they need. Do we just change it to the thick glass because it is grade 4 as well as not being climbable? They haven't escaped. Maybe that was just a fluke. Let's see. If she escapes one more time, we're changing it to the other barrier. Yeah. We got some food. Let's go ahead and add a fun little scene here for you guys that also has some cover. Which was this. We may need to actually move these a little forward. I'll delete this for now. Oh, I forgot that's a whole group, so let's not delete everything. I'm just moving these to the side for now. So that I can place this here for them. And we can make a little bedding inside there, which I think will be fantastic. Now, haven't even looked at the time. I've been having so much fun in trying to figure out how to make the habitats as amazing as we can for our friends here. I didn't even know we're closing in on 3 hours, so we will be finishing up the episode pretty soon here. Instead of looking for it, I think if I just go into their enrichment, it should automatically filter it. Yes. And we'll go ahead and add some more bedding just right in here for them. I think they will really enjoy that. That a little bit is fine there. And then same thing here. Want to make sure they have all the options that they want. Okay. And go ahead and make another climbing thingy. Maybe this. Yeah, that would work. Let's see what this looks like. It might be a little too intense. Kind of covers our cave too. So let's go for this. Raise it up a little bit. Yeah. I love that. Okay. Go ahead and get another scratching tree. Tamarind. Doesn't really go with our vibe. The Scots pine trees are pretty wonderful. And we'll go ahead and add something over here for them to play with. Climbable log. Maybe we can add a few of these like around. Something fun like that. I don't hear them, and that worries me. If I don't hear them, I feel like one of them have... Okay. Oh, this. Tell me that's not awesome. Where are you going? Are you gonna climb it? Are we gonna see this? Smelling it. Observing and left. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks for that. Where's your sister? Please tell me your sister's taking a nap. Oh no. Oh no. You guys. You just keep fixing this, huh? Okay, so where's Valentina? Okay, Valentina's taking a nap. You snore like the Timberwolves? Sorry for creeping, Valentina. I don't really hear the snoring though. Okay. I'm glad she has this little private spot, and they both do. Kind of private, yeah. Okay, so better. I'm not sure exactly what changes I made, besides maybe moving these trees. I think that tree was there before too, right? We just took it away and put it back. But the view got better, which is great. I think by having the climbing areas for them, so that they're more higher up, helps. I think we've gotten a really good start here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I am pretty happy with the way things are looking here. We'll do something about this area in the next episode, or I might just fill it in, work on a really cool sign for us off camera, and you guys will see that in the next episode. But we'll start introducing some more apex predators, some more apex animals into our zoo here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the build today. And I'm really thankful for you joining me and experiencing the build. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. It's a little slower paced, more relaxing, but I enjoy making these types of parks in Planet Zoo and Jurassic World, as well as Planet Coaster 2. So if you guys do as well, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you guys want to see. it helps me get some ideas as well as gives me an idea what you guys hope to see. But until next time, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are gonna have a wonderful week as well, as I believe this will be Monday. Take care. Bye.